Flegger, the other half of Alexander Flegger Real Estate and Mortgage here in San Diego, California. And I wanted to hop on here and give you a few tips on how to get into Comic-Con. Huge event in San Diego that takes place in the Gaslamp District at the Convention Center, downtown San Diego. Just a few tips to provide. If you don't have a member ID yet, I recommend going to Comic-Con's website. I'll have it in the description below the video. And creating a member ID, creating an account, and they'll provide you a member ID. So I believe if you're have a new account and a brand new member, you'll get an email probably the next year in, I'm guessing, March or April. So keep an eye out for that, and it'll tell you what to do with the registration link and how to get into the waiting room. You just kind of cross your fingers and pray that when you're in the waiting room that you're redirected to the page where you can purchase a badge. If you have two other people that have member IDs, I believe that you can purchase badges for them as well, as long as you have their member ID. So keep that in mind. If you went the previous year, I believe you can register early sometime in October or November of that same year. I went to Comic-Con in 2018 and 2022, and it was a really great time. So they have a child badge policy. If your child is 12 and under, you can bring 2 kids in on one paying adult badge. And if you have a child 13 and above, you can purchase a junior badge for them. And you'll have to create their own member ID account. So just remember that. They'll have to have their own member ID in order to purchase that badge. What else can I provide? There's lots of Facebook groups that can provide a ton of information, very experienced people that have been every year. So you can ask them all the questions that you have. And I definitely recommend getting on those Facebook groups. Everyone's been really nice so far to me, and it's been a good experience. So I will say that there's member exclusives that you sign up to. I think each person gets 12 credits, and they can, get a slot for a book signing or a signing of a poster from an author or a movie director or an actor. And that's always really exciting. I will say the lines are long. My son, he really loves Funkos, and we were not able to get into the lottery to be able to, get into the line for the Funkos early. So we had to wait till 3:30. We went on a Friday and a Saturday. So we waited till 3:30 when they let the general admission people that didn't have the special exclusive ticket go in and buy Funkos. We still had to wait in a really long line, and there wasn't much left, but my son did get a Comic-Con exclusive Funko that he was happy with. So I'm glad about that. There's also, as far as hotels, I would definitely keep an eye out on Comic-Con's website. They have a hotel page, and also there's a lottery for that. If you don't get in on the lottery, again, keep an eye on your emails. Try not to miss an email from Comic-Con. It'll provide information on hotels. So what I did this year was get I wasn't able to get in on the lottery for the hotel, but a lot of people ended up canceling, and hotels opened up they use a system, Comic-Con uses a system called OnPeak. So I just kept an eye out on Comic-Con's website on the hotel page, and I was redirected to the OnPeak website where I was able to book a hotel through there, and it was much, much cheaper. We stayed at the Spring Hill Suites. It's a Marriott, really nice, amazing view of downtown. They had a pool. They had a huge, complimentary breakfast that was really good in the morning, a big buffet. They had pretty much anything you could want there. It was great. And I know it would have been way more expensive if we didn't, use Comic-Con's platform through the OnPeak program. There was also a shuttle there. We never used the shuttle. I was able to get picked up and dropped off by my husband because he didn't have a badge. He didn't really have a desire to go. So Alexander was able to drop us off. We didn't have to worry about parking. That was nice. But the hotel did offer a shuttle. I didn't hear the best reviews on the shuttle system based off of the Facebook groups and what people said. But, you could try it out and kind of determine that for yourself. There's also lotteries you can get for parking. I never bothered with that. The first year in 2018, I was able to reserve a spot for $10. It was a bit of a walk though to the convention center. So after walking all day at Comic-Con, I ended up taking an Uber to my car in the parking lot. So anyways, but I wanted things that I didn't know about was the exclusives. I didn't know about the lottery for the hotel. I didn't know about the lottery for the parking. So those are all things that you'll want to do your research on. I'm sorry I can't provide more information on that. But you'll definitely want to keep an eye out for that now that you know about it, or you can ask about it in the Facebook groups and try to find out from people who actually used that or were able to get in on the lottery and take advantage of that. I'll have a ton of videos from this year's Comic-Con. I wanted to give everyone a chance to see what downtown looked like and all the people in Gaslamp District and the convention center inside. A ton of really nice booths. My daughter liked the Tokidoki booth, and that took us about an hour and a half to get to that in that line. So there's a lot of lines. Come prepared with water, come prepared with snacks, and comfortable shoes. A lot of people were dressed up, and it was just really fun experience. So I recommend if you can get in on Comic-Con next year, that would be great. At least try. I had my husband sign up in his email account, so you'll want to have, multiple member IDs set up so that you can be in waiting rooms with multiple people and just a better chance of getting in. So anyways, I'm not sure if this was that helpful, but I'm definitely not an expert on Comic-Con. But if you have any questions about anything I said, or even if you're, an expert on Comic-Con and you want to correct me, that's fine. I definitely don't want to steer anyone the wrong way. Anyways, I hope you have a great time at Comic-Con, and I cross my fingers for you that you can go and get a badge and see what all, the hype is about. Anyways, you can always message us on our website at livingin-sandiego.com. And I hope to hear from you soon. Okay, bye.